Okay, so I know a lot of you guys here do play Pokemon Go. So, this is my first login for the Halloween event. Literally just started the past few minutes ago. So, let's take a look at what's around here. So I got a Gengar raid hanging out. Now, so that is going to be what appears to be Shuppet. I have been mainly playing Draconia's Go. I have not picked up Pokemon Go in a matter of actually several weeks. And I am currently just ignoring these gyms. Got my free raid pass. As I said, I haven't played this game in several weeks, so I'm a little behind the schedule here. But let's see what we can find here. And I'm sure you guys in the background can hear all of the wildlife. Looking at my map, you can tell. That I am clearly within a park. So it's supposed to be all the Pokemon that appeared for last year's event, on top of a bunch of new ones as well. Or on top of Mischievous along with the Gen 3 Ghosts. Hi, Kasich. So just walking around, as you can see, new Pokemon. That's either going to be Shuppet or Duskull. I think that's actually going to be Duskull, not Shuppet, which I said earlier. But the Halloween event just came live just a matter of minutes ago. Just went to the first park, and that is Duskull. Now let's see how much more. I hate this when they go into the corners. It's a very limited release of Gen 3 that has come out. So we don't really have much to go off of here. But within the next hour, I'm guessing I should have the majority of these already caught, which is going to be kind of sad because, well, popping a whole generation in a matter of just like all the new releases in the matter of just a couple hours or even an hour. I mean, in a way, it's kind of a feat, but on the other hand, it's kind of pathetic. So just hit these stops, and if anyone knows, I know a lot of Arizona players will actually recognize exactly where I am. Not necessarily trying to hide it. The tracking seems to be a little bit off. I've actually been playing a game mostly recently, like I said, called Draconia's Go. It is very similar to Pokemon Go, except it kind of has the stuff in the Pokemon Go doesn't have yet. Well, thank you for joining my chat, guys. Kasich. And I don't know how to pronounce the Polish guy's name. Have any of you... Oh, Kasich is the one I'm pulling, and I saw someone else as well. But, so we're just kind of going around, trying to see how thick the spawns really are with the Gen 3 stuff here. So far, I've only found a Duskull, and with the double candy, I mean, this thing is going to be evolved real fast. As you can see, I'm 36 down in the corner. Let me move the little screen out of the way. I wish I could get rid of that somehow, but I haven't created like my own logo or anything yet. But yeah, so this is just trying to test this out here. So this is where the Duskull is. Yep, holds true. Okay. Wow. So he likes to shoot over to that left corner there.
Nice, huh?
I'm guessing you're out for the Gen 3s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot to use a pineapple on my first one.
Well, I mean, they're 6 candies anyways, and I think they're only 50 to evolve. Yeah.
You're right.
So,
I'm sure I'll get enough.
we got Duskull, Dusclops, Shuppet, Bandit, and Sableye. Sableye does not have an evolution in game right now. I think that comes Gen 4, Gen 5. Gen 4 Dusclops gets another one, and then Bandit, I think, is just done. But I mean, yeah, if you really think about it, for most people, this event's going to be over today.
Really?
Yeah. Well, like, for most people, just due to the fact that they're going to be done with it. They're going to have what they need and go. And I mean, I'm going to do a little bit every day. Yeah, I've actually gotten into a different game recently that's very similar to this. It's called Draconius GO. And it actually has like a lot of the stuff that a lot of players have been asking to involve with Pokemon Go. Like you can cast spells that give you buffs, like the one that you get at the spell that you get at the beginning of the game it doubles the drops that you get from spinning the stops.
What's it called again?
Draconius GO. And it's actually made more for neighborhoods than anything else. So it's like go walk around your neighborhood. I think it's down this street. After it curves, there's like 4 stops just in the game. But it's I live approximately half hour away from here, and I mainly came here for the event for Pokemon Go. But in this other game, it's just random encounters everywhere. There's no specific nest for anything or anything like that. And it's, yeah, enjoy. So I am kind of promoting the Draconius GO because I have absolutely fallen for that game. It is a brand new game that's been out for a matter of a few days. It's still got the physics of throwing the balls are a lot different. And it's even the difference between the balls themselves. It seems like the first ball is heavier than the second ball. So, still just trying to fully figure everything out with that Draconius GO. Right now I'm about halfway through the bestiary, and today's my 3rd day. I've actually been introduced to the game. I got introduced to the game by Trainer Tips Nick, which I'm sure of a lot of you players that do play Pokemon Go have played Trainer Tips. So the spawns in here, it looks like I'm also guessing we're going to see more of like the Ariados and stuff like that as well. Like the spiders. Just because they are talking about releasing more spooky Pokemon throughout the game. But so far, I mean, the event's only 20 minutes old so far, but I've managed to catch a whole 2. I have watched players like FSU ATL and Trainer Tips. Personally, not a whole fan of the spoofing. Just because the game is there to get people outside, get people out going for a walk to play the game, and not just literally sit on your rear end on a computer spoofing from your home. Now, I'm not going to say I'm 100% innocent of that, because I did want to play the game for a little bit while I was lamed up after having a knee surgery. So that kind of affected my ability to play. So during that time, I did do a little bit of spoofing, and I realized how easy it is to get whatever you want by spoofing, because you can get several thousand candies of whatever you want in a matter of a day. So in reality, yes, that is greatly cheating, and I do not condone it by any means. And there is absolutely nothing in this area, and this park is usually flooded with Pokemon. So I'm kind of wondering what's the issue here. Okay, bag is full, so can't do anything with that. I mean, nothing I really want to get rid of either. Found something. It's not like I really need any items. Either it's just nice to be able to spin it just for the little amount of XP, because especially when you get to the higher levels, multi-millions experience to switch out sucks. I'm actually kind of surprised one person is still watching this. I already have plenty of Miss Drevis, so there's no point in going to get more of those for me. Gengar raid, but I already have 100 IV of those. It looks like the amount of spawns have been significantly reduced, which I have no clue what's up with that. Because that's just a nuance. You release an event and then all of a sudden you pull all the spawns. How far away is that? Yeah. No. So if this is how Pokemon GO is changing, this is going to be a kill, like a death call for this game, and a lot of people are going to be switching over to Draconius GO. Another thing about Draconius Go is that the creatures, they call them creatures in that game, not Pokemon. They are very much unique in their own facet. But it's also, it is more widespread, and it does really cater to your more rural players, because like I said, I went into the city here and there's about half the stops here that are at my house. I'm a good half hour away from where I live, but it's just, I think this event is really kind of sad right now, because that's only the second drowsy I've seen, and I've only seen 2 of the other Pokemon from the event. I might have to put this off. My stream for this, put it off until later on, because it looks like this event is kind of going into fail mode so far. And Niantic is about ready to get a lot of complaints regarding this. I mean, I could lure this park myself, but what's the point? Because there are absolutely hardly any Pokemon even around. Here's a Shuppet. Where's that going to be at? Okay, so let's get walking this way, because I just saw a Shuppet appear over there on the radar. So let's give this a little bit and see if it picks up. I'm planning on being here for about an hour or 2, so just want to kind of see how well I can get into this here. Okay, so it does look like at least a little bit more spawn, and I know Houndour and Houndoom are supposed to spawn more. I'm guessing a lot more Murkrow, like just mainly the Dark and the Ghost. It's kind of what I'm expecting for this event. But as I've also stated before, this event's kind of lacking. Okay, it looks like my phone's lagging a little bit too. If you can't tell, I am off a little bit. Much more than I normally would be. Just, 1, the lag on my phone sucks. And 2, I'm playing Draconius Go. As I've been saying earlier, the mechanics of the throwing are completely different in Draconius Go. Oh, here's a Shuppet right here. And this is not the one that was on the radar. So let's throw a Great Ball with a Pineapple just for the candy. And I mean, if I do this, 5 catches and wow, that was a whiff. Alright. That was pathetic, if I do say so myself. But we got it. And that's all that matters. So I got my 12 candy, got my Shuppet. Okay, so it does look like things are finally starting to pick up a little bit. And let's hope they continue to do so. I mean, if you really think about it too, the Pokemon that are involved in this event really aren't the strongest Pokemon in the game. I think Dusclops max out at like 2,000 something, like the low 2,000s, like 21 or 2,200 CP. Misdreavus, I don't even think hits 1,800. Ariados, Gengar is by far the strongest of anything that's going to be in this event, CP wise. Ariados, really no use throwing everything I have at it. Okay, we got another Shuppet. Cubone is also part of this event, so we got the Cubone, Marowak, the Duskull, Dusclops, Shuppet, Bannet, and then Sableye. So hopefully we can at least get a good amount of the rare guys today. Okay, since you decided you wanted to move back to the middle. So I got two of them, two of the Shuppets, and I'm already on almost half the candy to evolve. That's sad. So it just mainly comes down to keep walking around the park and grab things as they pop up. Somebody around here has already caught a Pikachu, as you can see in the gym. I actually haven't even seen anybody over there because this is a very flat area. And that is not accessible by the park. That gym is not accessible by the parking lot. So the Pikachu was clearly put up there by a spoofer. So who is that? So our Pikachu friend is Silly Beepers. So glad to know that we found out who was a spoofer already here. Alright, so we got our first Ghastly, but that's not at the park. This is actually normally a really good park for spawns, so to come here and see almost nothing is a huge letdown for me. Like, absolutely huge. I cannot tell you how sad that is for me. But hopefully this will pick up. Alright, here's another Duskull. What do you know, in the corner. Right where I caught my last one. Now, is this one actually going to be in the park, or is this one going to be out of the park like the last one? Let's find out. And if this is what's going to keep up with the whole Halloween event with the low spawn rate, I'm probably just going to catch my guys to keep up, keep my Pokedex up, and go back on to Draconius Go. As you can see also, I'm only about an eighth of the way to the next level. Frankly, I really don't care about the leveling in this game. I think it goes up by exponentially too much at the end. I think the 40 million you need should have been spaced out a little bit better. So instead of me being 36 and not even being halfway there, I should be like just hitting 30 now. So that's one thing that Niantic really screwed up. And once they released the game, it's not like they really could have changed their screw up. And then I also don't see the point of going past 38 yet in this game, because I do know there are some players, especially in my area. There's one named Big Poner. He is the strongest, highest ranked trainer, I think, in all of Arizona. If I remember correctly, he is pushing close to 100 mil experience already. So I mean, and apparently a lot of people are suspecting that 185 million experience is going to be needed for level 50. So I mean, at this rate, we don't know when 50's coming out, but at this rate, when 50 does, he's probably already going to be there. He's caught well over 100,000 Pokemon. Okay, so the spawns are becoming a little bit more frequent in this park as time goes on. I've only been playing less than 20 minutes so far. Just kind of dropping the pineapple berries on the Duskulls and the Bandits. If I catch this guy with this pineapple, I am literally going to need, I think, 3 more. Whoop. That's what I get for not paying attention. And like, the only point of me actually even bothering to catch these guys. Okay. Can you stay in the middle so I can hit you with the curveball? Dang it. That actually probably would have hit him in the corner too. Finally. Kasich, thanks for subscribing to my channel, buddy. How active are you on Pokemon GO, Kasich? I mean, I've actually seen a lot better collections here. Everything that you see with a star is actually 100 IV as well. The only thing that, the 2385 Tyranitar is 98, and then my Mewtwo is, that's what I caught it at. So we're looking at like 80 something for, I think it's 86 on my Mewtwo. But other than that, every single one of these is 100 IV. Cassick, have you been playing Draconia's Go at all? Have you tried it? Yes, I do have a Mewtwo. I have gone out of my way, spent the money to do a bunch of raids to get my Mewtwo. I mean, my whole thing in this game is to just get through it. Like, just catch all the mons and move on. And that's another thing why I like Draconia's Go is I will hop onto Draconia's Go and kind of show you a little bit of that. Have you played it at all, though, Cassick, at all? Or have you heard of it yet? It's got a little bit of walking to do. Yeah, I don't even have my Pokemon Go with me. Do you have any 100 IVs yet, or not quite? Yeah, I have all the legendaries. I actually have friends that have traveled as well. So I have a lot of Pokemon that I shouldn't have at this point. Just due to the fact that I have had friends that have traveled. So I have given them my phone to go ahead and go play the game. Just to catch some of the... Whoop, I forgot to bury him again. And I'm kind of noticing a huge difference. If it's yellow, I catch it 90% of the time plus by throwing the curveball. So there is a huge difference between stuff like that. And I'm actually running into another player here. Catch anything decent?
Like 6 or something Shuppets.
You found 6 already?
Yeah. I have enough to evolve it already.
I'm 2. Have you just been here?
No, I came up from Desert Ridge area, but yeah, I'm at 54 candies for Shuppet. I've also been pineapping them too. But, and then
I've only caught...
Then I have 2 Duskulls.
I've only caught 3 Shuppet and 3 Duskulls so far, but my first 2 I forgot to pineapple until...
Yeah, so far I'm 5 for 8.
The Halloween spawns are so few and far between so far.
At least as of right now. At night there'll be tons of them, for sure.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, because usually, at least last year when I was playing at night, there was maybe...
But they have decreased spawns though since last year, like overall of Pokemon. Yeah. And I've actually almost completely cleared the park, so there were 4 Pokemon on my radar not too long, about 15 minutes ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I remember when I played last year during the Halloween event, I worked right across the street from Desert Ridge. And as soon as I pull up, like, by, like, a stop...
Whoops,
like,
another Duskull I forgot to candy. So like I would have Dusclops if I would have candied it.
Yeah, there was, like, 15 or 20 Pokemon.
There's a Bandit. almost straight ahead over to the left a little bit. You should reach it from the parking lot though.
Cool. Yeah, those are the only two of the third gens that I've caught so far with Shuppet and Duskull.
Yeah, well, it's Shuppet, Bannet, Duskull, Dusclop, so it's their evolutions,
yeah.
and then Sableye.
Yeah.
Those are the only Gen 3s that are released right now.
Yeah. What's the one that's over here again? Bannet?
Yeah.
Is that Shuppet's evolution?
No.
Or is that its own?
Shuppet is Banet's evolution.
Oh, okay.
No, I've actually been playing another game that's similar.
I saw something about that one.
Draconius Go?
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually got into that the past few days. But that honestly more plays into the rural player. But it does have a lot of the stuff that Pokemon Go is missing.
That's what my friends were saying. Like, yeah, it's
Have they played it?
a couple of my friends have.
Because I haven't run into any other players. And I've been at like Desert Ridge and stuff like that.
Yeah, a couple of people that I know that are like in groups and everything that I'm a part of. They're playing it too.
What groups are you in?
I'm in the Arcadia, Central Phoenix, and Biltmore.
No, I'm not in that one.
I also live not too far from the Biltmore, so that's kind of why I'm in that one.
Yeah, I'm in the North Phoenix, Paradise Valley one.
Yeah, I'm
North
not in that
Phoenix,
one.
Scottsdale, North Scottsdale, Paradise Valley. Ooh, Ghastly. I already have 100 IV Gengar.
I have a 100 IV one.
I have 20 some odd different 100 IVs.
Nice.
Including all 5 of Eevee's evolutions are 100 IV.
Wow, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet.
What's even more hilarious is I've only caught 500 IV Eevees. Have you ever used the Slack app? Or the Phoenix Pogo map?
I haven't, but
When that first came out, that actually showed the IVs of everything. So it only showed 98 and 100 IV EVs when an EV popped up on there. So I was making sure that I was hitting that.
Mm-hmm.
And what's funny is I'm actually live streaming this too, but we're not catching anything. But yeah, they're supposed to be increasing like Houndour, Houndoom, Spinnerack, and it's like, really?
Who cares about those ones?
Yeah. Drowsy.
I really just want like Ghastlies in them for the Gengars, but
There's a gang. Yeah, see, I've cleared out the park almost.
yeah.
And that's really sad for this park to be cleared out because I've never done that before.
Yeah,
today.
it's
Whoop, did another. Here we go. Soccer field.
for what one?
Shuppet. But yeah. What team are you?
Instinct. Yeah, no, I get that all the time. What are you, Mystic?
Valor.
Gotcha.
This way. For the Shuppet.
I'm just gonna make one. I'll actually go this way with you. But I'm just gonna make one loop around the lake, then I gotta go do some errands, and then I'll probably be back playing.
Yeah, I don't know, unless this starts picking up. Holy, they must be feeding them. But yeah, this is really sad for this guy. Yep, definitely feeding them.
Yeah, and it just started to.
I love how they really didn't fly away.
Someone already got a Pikachu hat on it.
Oh,
They put it in
yeah, I was standing right here when that went in. too. So nobody came by and did it. And it's not in the rain. Yeah, it's a spoofer that did it. You can't spoof on Android anymore.
Really?
Nope. Well, if you updated to Android 7 or got above 6.0, the Shuppet's over at the soccer field over here. Yeah, what's very interesting about the Draconius GO though, is I have been advertising it in a few groups, trying to get people on it, trying to be like, I'm not the only one in there playing it.
Yeah.
But now I still am. It sucks.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just, and there's a dust skull.
They already got that one. I think. Shuppet popped.
Yeah, there he is.
100 CP, easy grab. Oh, you son of a...
Yeah, he just moved on me.
Yeah, I know, and it goes in the corner.
I hate those ones. Unless like it goes to like the right on my screen, because I...
Yeah, if it goes to the right, I'm fine.
Okay. Goes to the left, I hate you.
Because I can't curve the other way.
I guess. Yeah, that's like me. I curve going like this, then throwing towards the right, kind of.
So I'm at 48 Shuppet candy, so need one more Shuppet. Oh look, there's a ghastly right here.
60 right now for Shuppet candies.
Well, that's a good ghastly. What level are you in the game?
34.
36, but I've only been playing on and off just because I get bored of this one.
Yeah, I'm just happy they're finally doing something. They're finally releasing like Gen 3 and everything.
But they're doing it gradually. That's the thing, is they're only releasing the Ghost Pokemon for this event, and then we're not going to see Gen 3s again until
December, I heard.
Yes, December. And that's what they've actually made an official announcement stating that. And then it's going to be a gradual release.
Just need to release them all at once.
Yeah, I know. Like, you guys need to give players something to do for a week instead of a couple hours.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing... I know he plays. Because I've seen him here plenty. The spawns suck right now. The spawning sucks right now.
Yeah, unless you're after tentacles.
Yeah.
Somebody's already caught a Pikachu with a...
Spoofer. I was here when I was standing at the gym when that went in the gym. No one was around.
No one was around.
No one was around. That's a spoofer.
Okay. I've been wondering who Silly Little Beeper is because they've been kicking me out of the gyms all over the place, or...
Silly beeper or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Silly Beeper.
Definitely a spoofer. Because like, I was literally standing maybe 20
And you're
feet away
going
from
like
the
this,
actual
and
gym.
there's nobody.
Yeah, nobody was within 100 yards even of me.
Yeah.
So. But apparently there's another Duskull in that corner.
Yeah, I gotta head back to my car, but I'll probably be back here in a little while. So I'll probably see you guys here.
Yeah, I may or may not still be here. It depends on...
I've got about an hour in me. Then I got to go to bed. I work night shift. I've been staying up special for this. Yep. Usually I'm snoring by now.
Yeah, this gives us like an hour worth of gameplay though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
No, I've been playing... I actually got to start getting into a different game.
What's that?
Draconius GO?
No. See, this one gives me just enough to keep me interested. You know, like, now we got all these jets.
We got 5 new Pokemon that you're going to have caught most likely in the next hour.
Probably, but
Because Sableye doesn't evolve, Duskull is Dusclops, and
to get 100%.
I already have the 100% dex. Except for 3 of now the new Pokemon. So I'm gonna completely finish my dex in the next hour or so. But no, the other game that I've been playing, how far, like, do you live in the city or out in the suburbs?
I live over on 7th and Bell.
Alright, because I know, going out into the suburbs, the other game that I've been playing is actually more focused on neighborhoods and not going to parks and stuff. So it's like go walk around your neighborhood.
I wouldn't walk around my neighborhood after 8 o'clock at night.
What do you do for work?
I'm a support manager at Walmart over on the Raintree in the 101.
101 Raintree? I go there a lot.
Just gotta go in there.
What?
Desert. Crossing the desert.
Oh,
over
it's just Miss Drevis though too.
Yeah. So what's your game name?
Simo Butts.
Okay. I'm Ralph, by the way. And that's
Chris.
what my name is on there.
What team are you?
Yellow.
Alright. Yeah, I've given up on dealing with the gyms and everything. It's just useless.
Gyms are my fun.
I don't like the new gym gameplay. I prefer the old ones. That's part of the reason why I actually did go to the other game too. Is because the other game has the PvP implemented already. It has spells that you can do and they give you buffs. Like the one that you start out with, and it's the only one I have so far. It doubles what you get from the stops. If you're gonna put money into the game, it costs the same exact as everything. You get 100 coins a day, still with the same prices as what Pokemon GO originally had. I mean,
But see, like, I didn't like the old gym setup because you could have 5, 6, 7, 8 blitzies on a gym, and then a newer player couldn't take them out. Couldn't touch them. So you'd have a person like you with a blitzy and another blitzy and another blitzy, and everybody's getting their coins every day from it. And it just, to me, that's not right for the newer players. I mean, I'm almost